Hi, I'm Garrick Utley, the president of the Levin Institute of the State University of New York. We're located here in New York City, and I want to tell you a bit about our New York in the World project initiative, because it's about you. It's about all of us here in New York State, about where we are today in today's economy and environment, and most important, where you, are going to be in a few years from now. The Levin Institute, just for a word about us, is a new freestanding institute which is part of the university system as a whole, system administration. We're not part of a campus, we don't give a degree, but we exist to serve the SUNY campuses. And one way we are doing this is through New York in the World. It is funded by the Carnegie Corporation of New York State and City, and the foundation, as well as we believe that this is an essential question that we need to address. Mainly and briefly, what has the global economy done to and for New York State and all New Yorkers? What has globalization done in this era we're now living with? There are two parts to the undertaking. First is pure research. Let's get the facts together. Let's aggregate all the data about trade, income, jobs that have stayed here, jobs that have disappeared, jobs that have gone overseas. The basic facts that have to fuel and inform any kind of discussion about our future here in New York. This research is being conducted by the Center for an Urban Future, a very renowned and respected organization, and there will be a full report coming out in the spring of 2011 with information along the way. The second part of the initiative is what we call public engagement, and that's where you come in, where we come in, where this website comes in. We want to talk to members of the SUNY campuses across the state, all 64 campuses, primarily students, people like you, but also faculty, administrators, and beyond the campus itself, also the communities you are living in. How do you see your future? How has the post-industrial era, the digital economy, the internet, jobs going abroad, international trade, affected the jobs, the lives in the communities you're now living in and studying in? And what do you think is going to happen to you? Will you be able to live as well as your parents have lived? Will you be able to find the kind of job you want in New York State, or do you think you're going to look elsewhere? These are some of the key, almost existential issues, if we can use that term, that concern all of us, and that is why we are doing this project here at the Levin Institute and with your campuses and your campus and campuses across the system. A couple of additional details. On each campus there are the engagement teams of students who have found that they are interested and want to be involved in this, and they'll be in contact with you. You individuals, we thank the team leaders very much. What can you do? Well, you can hold symposia, you can hold events and discuss key issues, and we're ready to supply information from the Levin Institute and the research team. All kinds of sources of information are there. The key point is to get the discussion, the dialogue, yes, even the debate underway. So, sessions, dialogue, debate. You may want a globalization party if that's something you want to celebrate, or at least a party environment to talk about these issues. This goes beyond the traditional subjects of international relations. This is about global, beginning at home in New York and on your campus, in your community. We would also add that we're planning a number of town hall meetings around the state. These will be gatherings, perhaps of 100 or more people, perhaps on your campus, with members of the communities, with members of the faculty too, members of the media in your communities, talking about what's going to happen on the campus and in the community you're living in. But in the end, it is about New York and the world. It is about you. I thank you for listening to these few words about this very ambitious undertaking. We think nothing could be more timely. We hope you share that opinion as we all look to our futures in this new economy, in this new world, in New York, in the world. Thank you.